screen printing thing. This is a quick little setup, man. This is something we don't come across very often. We're using reflective ink. Okay, it's a product called Lumaflex. It's made by One Stroke. Let me show you what this bottle looks like. This gallon looks like real quick. It says Lumaflex Silver, made by One Stroke. I don't get to do this too often. I want to show you guys kind of like the basics on how to get this. So on the Lumaflex, you want this to print solid. Okay, you want it to print real solid, so obviously whoever's wearing this doesn't get hit by a car or something like that. You know, people can actually see them as they're coming up on them. Now there's a lot going on. There's a little something going on. This ink is a little grainy. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's a little grainy. You want to make sure you're getting all of that through the screen. So make sure your screen guy is giving you, if you have to use this Lumaflex or silver shimmer, gold shimmer, something like that, you want to make sure you're using a 110 or lower. Personally, I would say an 86 mesh. Right here, we have a 110. This should be fine. Show you how to do this real quick. And you know, you just need one screen. You don't need an underbase or anything like that. Some people will use an underbase for it because it doesn't print that great. But let me show you how to get a nice full print on this thing here. Alright, so first of all, right, this ink, after a while, as you're printing this, what happens is these little grains inside of the ink, they'll actually start to dry up on you. They'll dry up inside the mesh, and it'll start to really gain on you. You're not going to be able to get the ink through certain parts of the screen like you were. So what you want to do when you're not printing this, come over here, stop position, make sure you keep it flooded. Okay, this is keeping it flooded. You're keeping that flood over your image. All right. So how you do this? You want to really slow down your flood. Okay. You want to have a really slower flood. All right. And something like that. Maybe even a little slower. Make sure you got a good bit of pressure, 50 psi. Print. Nice slow stroke. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. All right. Stay flooded. All right. So that's not what we want, but that's just the first print. The next one should be what we want. Still not exactly what we want here. This is embarrassing. I swear this never happens. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a little more angle. This is a little more angle. Huh? That's fine. Let's see what we got here. Added some angle. A little better. but I'm not happy with how it looks on this side. So let me add a little more pressure. Add a little more pressure. 12 to 60. Let's go up to 60. Mind you, I'm using a harder squeegee for this. That's what I usually do. I usually don't have any problems with this. Yeah. It's still not great. I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead. Let's change our squeegee. Let's get a soft squeegee in there. See how that works out. See how that works out for us. A little soft squeegee in here. Some of this pressure off on the soft squeegee. We're going to start at 30. Starting to get there. We're starting to get there. We're starting to get there. Not exactly what we're looking for, is it? We should have put this in a, yeah, definitely should have put this in 86. I'm telling you, this ink, we typically can just get a, just one stroke it real quick, and it'll be a nice full print. It's looking like we're going to have to double stroke this, what I don't want to do. I try to avoid double stroking at all costs, man. It's not efficient. And it's still not even giving us what we need. Screaming at me right now, looking at this, screaming at me, just double stroke it and move on. No, refuse. I refuse. Oh, good enough. trash. I have to double stroke this, yeah. You see the difference. Since I'm double stroking, I'm gonna go ahead and change it back to a harder squeegee. Change it back to a harder squeegee so I'm not using as much ink. This is trash. Alright, when in doubt, blame the screen guy. He's the one who gave me this 110. He should have put it in the 86. I'll be looking crazy in front of the automech world, in front of my automech audience. I'm saying, all 10 of you. Alright. Go over here. That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. I'm going to... That's not bad. At all. Now the question is, will it stay like this throughout the print? Almost 200 shirts? Probably not. Not in this 110, so even though this don't look bad and it's our first shirt, I'm just gonna go ahead just for procedure's sake. I'm gonna end up double stroking this whole job, yeah. I know I can guarantee to keep it like this throughout the print. That's a nice full print. Yeah. That's a nice full print. Yeah. I'm gonna end up double stroking this thing. It's all good. Trash. Yeah. Goddamn screen guy.